Alright, what up YouTube? Haiti here, bringing you guys a little preview of the 2013 NBA Finals featuring the San Antonio Spurs versus the Miami Heat. First off, I do have to say congrats to the Indiana Pacers. They are going to be one hell of a team in the future. Next year, we got to really watch Paul George and see how Danny Granger is going to complement Paul George and Roy Hibbert, because they could be a very dangerous team next year. But anyways, right now the focus is on the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs and this year's NBA Finals. And you know what? I'm going to say it right off the bat. I got the Miami Heat in 6 games. And some of you guys might disagree. I'm not going to lie. If the Spurs win in 6, I won't be shocked, because the Spurs are one hell of a team. They move the ball really well. They are a complete team. One of the major differences between the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat has to be the supporting cast. The supporting cast for the San Antonio Spurs is much more consistent. Ray Allen and Shane Battier have been struggling for the Heat throughout the playoffs. It goes all the way back to the Chicago Bulls. I believe Ray Allen at one point was shooting 25% from 3, and Shane Battier was shooting a good like 23% from 3. And you guys got to remember, these three-point shots are wide open. And Ray Allen was shooting those wide open threes about 46%. And I think Shane Battier was at a good like 48, 49%. So, the supporting cast for the Heat has been struggling throughout the playoffs. And obviously, Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh have been struggling too. And now, you guys are kind of seeing me, oh, you're trashing the Heat right now. Why do you have them winning in 6? Because I believe in LeBron James, and I believe that when the Heat bring up their intensity like they did, game 2 versus the Bulls, game 7 versus the Pacers, when they really want to win, they're going to end up getting that win, because, hey, LeBron James is the most athletic player on the court. Dwyane Wade, he's got to pick his spots, but when he really needs to get a basket, he's going to get to the paint. And Chris Bosh, well, I do have my doubts about him. He's going to get his boards. He got 9 boards in Game 7 against Roy Hibbert. I mean, Roy Hibbert was the tallest guy on the court, and you saw Chris Bosh bringing up his intensity and working inside the paint. The Miami Heat aren't going to have a hard time getting to the basket like they did against the Pacers. I mean, with the Pacers, they had to worry about Roy Hibbert, David West, even Paul George and Lance Stevenson, who are great wing players. So they had a lot of trouble. However, LeBron James is much better than everybody on the Spurs. The Spurs don't really have anybody that can guard LeBron James. So LeBron James is pretty much going to get to the basket when he wants to. And same thing with Dwyane Wade. Manu Ginobili is not going to have any killer defense. He's probably going to be flopping all over the place trying to guard Dwyane Wade. That's really just my opinion. I mean, Tim Duncan's going to do his thing, but I feel like, Chris Bosh will be able to cancel him out somewhat. But other than that, the Heat will have to worry about Tony Parker. I remember Charles Barkley was talking about, hey, maybe LeBron James is going to guard Tony Parker late in the games. That is a possibility. Also, we've seen some luck with Norris Cole. Norris Cole's been able to guard some of those smaller guards like Nate Robinson, DJ Augustine, and now Tony Parker. And I wouldn't be surprised if we actually saw Norris Cole play some really good D on Tony Parker. And you know what? I think with the defense that the Miami Heat bring, and the fact that LeBron James is pretty much going to get to the basket whenever he wants to, and you can kind of expect Ray Allen to have one good game, because Game 7, he brought it to the table. He got his three-point shots in. He helped the Miami Heat win. And I think, if it's not Ray Allen, it's going to be finally Shane Battier, or it's going to be Mike Miller. So it's going to be a fun series between the Heat and the Spurs. I think the Heat are going to win in 6 just because of the fact they have home court as well as their defense. And I think, once again, just like I just said, LeBron James is the best player in this league. And I think he's going to take the Miami Heat home. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and flame me if you want. Maybe I am wrong. If I do end up wrong, don't worry about it. Go in the comment section below and tell me, ha, 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 the Spurs won in 6, or the Spurs won in 7, or the Spurs won in 5, whatever happens. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my little insight on the NBA Finals. Hey here, signing out.